Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More, and today we are not at the food lab. Technically we are, physically we are, but we are actually doing a review today. We're doing a review on the kind of protein bars or bars that I have, whether it's just because I'm hungry, when I want to get some high protein, or simply because I'm looking for something that is pretty tasty to replace other options that may not be so great. So that is coming up. Stick around. That is coming up right now. And we're rolling. Basically, I'm not going to wait for the video. Welcome everyone to Do More, Be More. Oh, come on, don't tell me this thing is still on. So as I mentioned, there are different reasons why I would have a bar. Normally, I would prefer to have food, like a plate of food, or sandwich, or wrap, whatever the case is. But sometimes you don't have that option. You're between things and you may not be home on time, but you'll be really hungry. You won't be able to go out and get something. And that's when you find the most convenient thing that's near you. And it's not always something that is going to help you with your goals. Now, I don't believe that any food is actually bad, but it's good to have options between meals because you want to make sure that when you enjoy a meal, that's when you, like, let's say you have something a little more indulgent, you plan it, you know, that way you're ready for it and you're mentally in a place where you don't feel bad about it. If I wanted a bucket of fried chicken on a Friday night, Thursday I'll be thinking about it and I'll think, well, at least I have something to look forward to, as opposed to I'm stressed, I'm gonna eat fried chicken. It didn't help my stress and then I feel worse about it. So that's why things like these are good, to keep you hungry, well, rather not hungry, and away from thinking negative thoughts about food. When in reality, all foods have a purpose, whether it's to make us feel satiated, make us feel comforted, or simply just because we feel like having something tasty. So I'm gonna present two different bars that I have, one for protein and also to satiate a little of the hunger, and the other one because I simply like the taste of it with pretty decent macros. So we're gonna start with the first one. It is the protein bar that I have. Sorry if there's any noise. It is the Kirkland signature. This is a chocolate peanut butter chunk bar. I finished my cookies and cream one. That one has 170 calories and 22 grams of protein. This one has 180 calories and 21 grams of protein. There's very, very few protein bars that are gonna have these numbers. They actually don't taste that bad. I'm gonna be having lunch soon, so I'm not gonna have it right now. But as far as taste goes, between those two, and then there's two other flavors, this is probably my favorite. This is probably the better tasting one in my opinion. It does have the peanut butter taste. It doesn't have like a fake peanut taste. It does have a peanut buttery taste to it, mixed with the chocolate. So I like the taste a lot, and it's got a very nice amount of protein, 21 grams of protein for 180 calories. That's, like I said, it's almost unheard of. So I think that's a great option as far as that goes. It's got a nice little size to it. So there you go if you want to see it up close as well. And then the numbers are right there. So I don't know if it's focused. There we go. So it's not bad actually. Honestly, it's really good. So I recommend this one. Kirkland, of course, being a Costco brand, so you would have to get them there. This one comes together with the cookies and cream. I haven't seen that they sold it separately, maybe somewhere else like on Amazon, but if you want to get them fast, you can get them in Costco. So that's where I would recommend you look for those. I think they do have it on Amazon, but they still sell it in groups of 2. The other 2 flavors have pretty much the same macros as this. I think one of them is brownie and the other one is cookie dough, and those 2 come together. So I recommend them. Try them out. Let me know what you think. They're not the absolute best tasting protein bars. I've seen some more indulgent ones, but they have a little bit less protein and a little higher calories, meaning usually because of more fat. But I'm not against that either. This is my favorite as far as the go-to. It's very consistent. Now for the next one, as I mentioned, I am having lunch, but I am a little hungry and I'm waiting for someone so that we can go ahead and have lunch. But I'm going to have something smaller. This is something that honestly I can have at any time because it is super low in calories, and it is this one. This is called Neoh. This is not a protein bar. At least I wouldn't consider it one. But it has 90 calories to this bar. It's not as big as the Kirkland, but clearly it's gonna have some size. This is probably the size of It's bigger than one of the Twix bars. It's probably like 1.5. Maybe the size of a Snickers, but it's a little slimmer. But I am hungry, so I am gonna taste test it right now. I'm gonna open this for you. 90 calories, as I mentioned. It has 7 grams of protein, 3 grams of net carbs, and 1 gram of sugar. So overall, the numbers are really good. It's a small bar, but it's enough to want to not have a Snickers bar after. Why do I have this one if it's so low in protein? Well, because I can have it at any time without feeling bad. And it's, like I said, it's 90 calories. And I was looking for a bar all over that was actually tasty, that I wasn't feeling like I was eating a protein bar, that I wasn't eating for something that's just for numbers, but rather because I just wanted to enjoy it, something that I like. And I actually thought this was really good. This, I'm gonna break it here so you can look at the inside. It's got like a bit of crisp to it. I wonder if it's focusing. Not as of yet. There we go. I think you can see it there. It's got like a little Rice Crisps kind of thing. It's got like a fudgy kind of center. And we are actually going to taste it now. I've had this before, but I want to have the image of it, the taste of it very present with me while I discuss it with you. Here we go. Probably shouldn't put the whole thing in my mouth, but no, this is good. This is really good. It says here chocolatey crossbar. I don't know if that's a flavor or not. I didn't even bother checking to see if this was the only flavor. Now on the wrapper it says chocolatey protein bar with natural and artificial flavor. It's just protein bar. I guess 7 grams of protein is not, it's not the highest, so it's for me to consider a protein bar, but it's definitely not the lowest. I think like Twix and M&M's, for example, those kind of chocolates have like 1 gram of protein or something. Maybe some of them will have 2, like the peanut butter flavored ones, but it's got a decent amount of protein considering it's very low in calorie. It's delicious. I like it a lot. So I recommend it. Again, it's called Neoh, and I found this on Amazon. I will put the description in the bio or in the description area. I do recommend you taste it. They come in a box. This is the box. This is 12 boxes, 12 servings per box. Can't remember how much it costs, but you can't put a price on being consistent with your goals. And this is the kind of thing that can help you do that. Because again, you don't want to feel like you're missing out on food. If you're trying to have goals in which you need nutrition, proper nutrition, among those things, there has to be things that are delicious, that keep you motivated to want to continue to eat. So now when I have to change your diet, there's no reason to change what we're doing if we're doing it correctly. If it's delicious, we're going to want to keep doing it. If it's good for us, we're going to want to keep doing it. And if it's affordable and easy to buy as well, that's another reason it's going to motivate us to continue. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a little more brief, but a little in depth as far as these 2 products. I do have a couple of other things as far as supplement goes, which I will go into depth in the future. But these are 2 that I recommend because I think they're good suggestions to get started with. So I didn't want to wait much longer before I posted this video with this content. I definitely recommend both of them. One for one reason, meaning for nutrition, as far as getting a nice amount of protein for a low amount of calories, and the other one for also even lower calories with a decent amount of protein, and overall something that's going to satiate your desire, your sweet tooth, if you will. So I do appreciate the comments. If you do want to have any questions, put them in the comment section below. Remember to follow me on TikTok, on Facebook, and on Instagram. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, I do appreciate everything, guys. If you do more, you will be more.